Have you ever wondered, could your silence be the voice that saves everyone? Watch this story and learn how to shine at the highest without ever making a sound. In a world where people race to be seen, few have the courage to remain quiet. Few understand that when you don't crave applause, you finally become powerful. This is the story of a young man who discovered that true art is never the art of loudness. Once upon a time, in a distant snow-covered land hidden among towering mountains, there was a village called Vera. The people of Vera, like many people everywhere, always wanted everyone to know their deeds. Whenever someone painted their house, they hung bright flags so passers-by would stop and admire. Whenever someone saved a child, they rang a silver bell so the sound would echo to neighboring villages. Among them lived a young man named Rayan. Rayan was different. He was quiet. He had no flags or bells, perhaps because he had known sorrow too early in life. As a child, he had lost both his parents to a strange illness. While other boys played loudly, Rayan sat with Master Elias, a wise old man, holding soil in his palms and gazing at the sky. Master Elias often told him, "Rayan, if you plant good seeds in the soil, you don't need to tell anyone. When it grows tall and offers shade, they will know." Rayan carved those words deep into his heart. Over the years, he created a small garden. Every morning before the sun had even woken up, he walked into it, touching the branches and watering the leaves. He whispered to the seeds as though they were dear friends. The villagers thought he was strange because he chose silence over spectacle. One winter's day, Rayan heard that an old traveler had returned from the mountains and said that the legendary seed still existed, a seed of a tree whose fruit could end hunger and cold. But the path to it was perilous: snow, wolves, bitter wind. That same night, Rayan packed a small satchel. He went to Master Elias's house, sat respectfully, and said, "Master, I may never return, but if I can bring this seed back, our village will never be hungry again." Master Elias smiled gently. "Go, my boy, but remember, if you return, stay as you are. When your tree grows, let it be the one that doesn't sing. That is its greatest worth." Rayan set off into the mountains. He spent 3 weeks in the blizzards. Once, a wolf chased him across a frozen ravine. Another time, he nearly died from hunger. But each time, he thought of the tired faces in his village, old women and hungry children. He felt strength he didn't know he had. Finally, in a dark cave, he found the seed, small but glowing like gold. When he returned, the villagers gathered around him. The lords and elders said, "Give us the seed. We know how to make the tree grow. We will show the world this miracle belongs to us." Rayan simply shook his head, silent. That night, while everyone slept, he took the seed into the farthest corner of his garden. He knelt over it and whispered, as if making a vow, "If you grow, if you bear fruit, let them belong to everyone. I want no share of the glory." Every dawn, before light touched the rooftops, he came to the garden. He warmed the soil with his hands. He covered the seed with cloth so it would not freeze. Months passed. People mocked him. "Rayan, why don't you tell anyone? If you would just boast a little, maybe the tree would grow faster." But he only smiled. Deep inside, he knew when the tree was ready, it would reveal itself. Then came a terrible winter. Provisions were gone. Homes grew colder each night. The village bells were silent. No more announcements of abundance. People panicked. Until one night, moonlight poured across Rayan's garden. A tree as tall as a house unfolded its golden leaves. Its branches shone with fruit that glimmered like tiny suns. A warm fragrance drifted through the frozen streets. A starving child crept up to the tree and picked one of the fruits. The moment he tasted it, his cheeks turned pink with life. By morning, everyone knew something miraculous had happened. Rayan carried baskets of fruit from his garden. He placed them one by one at every doorstep without saying a word. The same people who once laughed at him now watched with tearful eyes. He didn't look for their praise. He only caressed the tree's trunk and whispered, "You did not sing, but your silence spoke louder than all the bells." Moral of the story: when you do something with pure love, you don't need to display it. Your silence becomes the loudest truth in the world. If you were in Rayan's place, could you help everyone without expecting recognition? Share your thoughts in the comments